This is my daily update for my build and public log. I'm excited. I'm going to show off a demo of what I have working for my Micro-SaaS that I'm currently building. Then I'm going to talk a little bit about how I'm changing the way I'm coding with AI. So let's jump into it. If you're new here, I'm building a Micro-SaaS based on a micro AI agent. So quite a while ago, I built this micro AI agent. I've really beefed it up and made it a lot better. And now I'm going to show off calling the real backend. This is not quite up, so don't get too excited. You can't try this just yet. I'm really pushing hard to have this launched by the end of this week. So first of all, this is just a page just with the demo loaded. Easy for me to build locally. You have two options. You can copy and paste any text to create an event to add to your calendar. I'll often get like an email, like I'll buy tickets to something and there'll be like an email and it just has the event description in text, like not even like in a nice format. It might be like, here's the date and time, here's the location down here, so the idea is you can copy and paste anything that contains an event you want on your calendar. An email, something from a website, whatever. You copy and paste it, or you take a screenshot. You could take a picture of a flyer, like out on the street, take a screenshot of text, and then you upload it, and it creates an event. So there's a nice little try an example button. I'm probably going to tweak this and make this a bit better. So you click create events. Let me show that again. I have it cached for now because I'm doing this so repeatedly. I need it to just instantly return the results. It still is actually real results from the agent, but it's just heavily cached for my local development. There's a nice little effect with that button there. There's actually two events. You could do that. You can make multiple events. You can make multiple reoccurring events, so they are reoccurring. Hey, schedule a one-on-one every 2 weeks on Monday at noon. I'm still working on this bit I'm building right now. The whole thing I'm building right now, and I'm trying to get the UI just right. The UI is going to change. This is just what I have right now. There's going to be some buttons where you can just add it to your calendar quickly in any calendar. You can start all over again, do it again. You can tweak it as much as you want. So it tries to come up with an emoji. If you don't want an emoji, don't have one. If you want, a different one. This I still need to build. This is a work in progress, but you'll be able to tweak it essentially. You can have repeating events. Think if you ever create a calendar item in Google Calendar or whatever app you use, it'll basically be that. You can have an end time, a start time, all day, blah, blah, blah. That's the big piece. Location, so you could just be actually, it's conference room A, or you can pick any location. It tries to be very smart, search like you would in many different tools. Stripe is a famous one. If you go buy something, you can put in your address. Yeah. Same with the notes and description. Hell, you can just have nothing. Obviously, you have to have this, or it won't add to your calendar. And then, so how it's going to work is if you have only, if you're just trying it for free and you don't have a subscription, or maybe you do and it expired or something like that. If you try to create more than one event, that is going to be kind of locked, and you're going to need a premium subscription. So you're going to have a paid subscription. This is still a work in progress. You can tweak, so you can go in here and tweak it manually, but there'll also be a chat box where you'll be able to programmatically go, hey, actually do this, and you can just talk to it like you do ChatGPT and LLM. Why have you clicking around like a monkey? when you could just type it in and have the AI do it again. That's going to be also a premium feature. Hey, do a one-on-one every 2 weeks. Oh, actually, that's not half an hour. Do like 45 minutes, or make it start at this weird time. You know, you don't have to manually do it. You can manually do it. The idea is that AI will be so good you don't need to really tweak it, or maybe just make one little tiny little adjustment. But the idea is to get the agent so locked in and so good that no one really needs to manually edit, and I'll be tracking that to make sure, like, are people manually editing things less over time, more, the same? Like, I'll be tracking and keeping an eye on that. So I think I'm going to take a step back and stop polishing so much and just try to get this done. And then I'll circle back and start really polishing this up. All right. So one thing I have been playing around with AI wise, number one, I am trying to do less AI coding. I'm trying to do a lot more old fashioned, good old human coding, especially for a lot of setting up things like, here's a basic component, how I want it to work. Here is the scaffolding. Here is this little piece. I'm just going to go in there and do it myself. I'm using AI less because more fun, to be completely blunt, to just like do some real coding, even though this is nothing too fancy what I'm doing. Um, I just I did that just because I'm out of credits, but also I just find the quality is so bad these days. I feel like Claude has really gone down. I don't know. It just doesn't seem as smart to me anymore. Maybe I've just reached the edge of what the LLMs are capable of, but I'm just tired of like really crappy code, to be completely honest. Maybe it's a little slower, but I think it's going to be a lot better in the long run by stepping in and doing a lot more. But with that said, there's some like piddly little things where I'm just like, whatever, the AI can do that. Enough is set up. Like, I could just have the AI do it. And the one thing I've been playing around with more when I do actually have the AI, like, let it loose on some easy things I know, because I've used it so much I know now, like, oh, okay, it'll be okay to have it go do this task or that task. Like, that's fine. Let it go figure that out. Especially things with like Kelvin classes. It's like, I don't want to sit there for like 30 minutes. That's one thing I really don't enjoy about Kelvin is like, you can spend like 30 minutes on this huge string of class names just to style one thing. Just let the AI do that, especially that stuff. Or like, for example, making this, having like a loader type of thing. I'm not going to waste my time. AI can do that. So one thing I've been playing around with OpenAI Codex, their new model explicitly for coding like cursor kind of style. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, but it's really goddamn slow. But you can now add codecs, use it like almost unlimited for $20 a month. This is such a good deal. This is like 10x cheaper than Claude and Cursor right now. Even Claude, the unlimited for $200, you quickly run into limits. They're for a limited time. They're letting you go ape shit with codecs for $20 a month. So I've been using that. So in Cursor, I have Codex up on the left. I'll have Claude up on the right. I have to use like their cheap free models where it like randomly points it to whatever model in auto mode because I'm out of credits. So when I do let it loose, but I'm not coding something like this loader thing, I'm like, just have the fucking AI do it. Or like, hey, go restyle this thing. Like, what I'm doing now is I'm having both of them work simultaneously on different parts of the app. While I focus on maybe coding one thing, they're off doing another thing, or I'm checking their work and going back to one. That one works. Go back to the other one. It does that, and then I go check I'm working in tandem with multiple agents now. And so I'm finding when I do use the AI for some of the more, like, again, easier stuff that I don't want to fuck around and do myself, like more high quality, it's working super well and super fast. I'm pretty blown away by like the speed of and efficiency of working with multiple agents at the same time. And I'm pretty excited about this. I think that's actually the future is asynchronous agents running. but they need to be like smarter and coordinate with each other, I think. But yeah, holy shit, when you do that, you're flying through stuff. So that's looking very promising to me. But again, I've taken a step back and I'm just coding stuff more myself because, oh God, I'm sick of like really bad quality. And I still think Claude is better. I still think that's the best one. It just makes smarter decisions. Like codecs make a huge component in React with like 1,500 lines of code. I'm like, what are you doing? Break out. And I try to have it do like, hey, break this out into smaller components. It did a horrible job. It was so shit. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do that myself. I'm going to put things, like I said, I'm doing a lot more of the work myself and just handing off small little things to the agents. That's it for today. Let's jump into questions and comments. All right, no questions and comments. I have made some updates to the channel itself. It is now my name, build in public, better description. I changed the picture to like me. Just I am going to slowly make this better. Because as you can see, I'm getting no views. I gotta step up my game big time. So I'm going to be further trying to make the channel better. Just bear with me. If you've watched it this far, I super appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, can you just do me a favor and hit the subscribe button? That helps tremendously. And if you have any feedback on what you would like to see, what you want me to talk about, please share it too, because I'm kind of just shouting into the void, and it's tough to know when I don't get feedback other than the algorithm just not showing me, other than low views. I need more information than that. Like clearly it's not resonating, but like what do I do? How do I make this resonate more? I don't know. On to my random story for today. So we started we're doing like an experiment for a little while. We are trying to do what's called OMAD, or it's so funny. I actually interviewed with this website, and they totally ghosted me and just were like, nope. I went through somebody I knew too. They got me the interview, and they still ghosted me. I like just bombed on the tech interview, which was kind of embarrassing. It wasn't even that hard. Do not do tech interviews if you have not studied and practiced. Trust me, don't do that. I don't care how good you are in experience. If you try to do a tech interview and you've done zero prep, zero practice, you're gonna waste everyone's time. We are trying to do an experiment where for a while we do one meal a day. There's a lot of benefits to doing one meal a day. You fast, you try to like your body kind of does this rejuvenation thing when you fast. You can lose weight. There's all these reported benefits. You lower your insulin resistance. It's kind of like these weight loss drugs, Wegovy or Ozempic. Those lower your insulin levels. Intermittent fasting does the same thing. Doing one meal a day will do the same thing. It's hard. We're trying to do like one meal, so we literally wait until dinner time, and we finally eat a big meal and call it a day. Just like reset the system, lose some weight. When you do one meal a day, the idea is your body starts to go into a state of autophagy where your cells in your body kind of clears out the junk. So when you do a big long fast, that's why people like promote big long fast, is it's your body goes into like the survival mode where it starts clearing out the junk of your body. This is like a real proven thing. And so the idea is if you do that one meal a day, your body goes into that state just a little bit at the end of your fast. And then so if you do that for a while, you start to have health benefits because you are kind of slowly clearing out the body. Like, I know it sounds weird, but look it up. It's pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, so I'm giving this a try. So right now I'm 19 hours into my fast, so I have not eaten anything in 19 hours, so almost the whole entire 24 hours. It's tough. I can do 18 hours, no problem. I find 18 to 23 to 24 hour range is when I start getting hungry, and I find it hard to focus at this point, like the last couple of hours. I'm like weirdly clear-headed, but also like starting to get hungry. For me, so far, I'm actually struggling getting to the last couple of hours, but I'm gonna keep at it. I think it'll get easier over time, but I'm gonna try it for a little while, see what happens. That's all I got for today. See you tomorrow.